You guys, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Saturday, you guys. Happy weekend. How is the weekend treating you? What is going on? What is tea? Today has been one of those days, you guys. It's actually been a really good day, but it's just, it just kind of went by fairly quickly. Um, but yeah, I want to come on here and see how you guys are doing. Hi, how are you? Welcome to the live. Thumbs up the live as you come in, girl. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am continuously crocheting. But yeah, how have you guys been? How has the weekend treated you guys? What have you guys been doing? You know, can you hear me? Let me know if you can hear me because I don't have my earpiece in today. So I'm projecting my voice. So I hope you guys can hear me clearly. Um, Today was a good day, you guys. Not much to report today, just the regular weekend. I got to do my daughter's hair. I told you guys that was my plan for the week. I told you guys I really wanted to this week, this next few days, I want to get everybody situated so that I can take some family pictures in our garden. And yeah, so today my task was to wash and retwist my daughter's hair. So I got that done. Thanks for the thumbs up. Welcome to live. And yeah, so I got that done. And tomorrow I'll be doing my son's hair and maybe the baby's hair too, depending on. Today was a rainy day though. Like it was rainy and outcast and everything for a very long time. The sun came out for just a little bit, but I'm glad I got to, get everything done that I was, planning on doing. But yeah, how you guys doing? How has the week treated you? How has the weekend been going? Are you guys having fun? Are you guys doing anything incredible? Like, what is going on, you guys? Um, we're all about, finding the joy on this page. Y'all, and yes, I am wearing, look, it is chilly. I am wearing this velour, like Christmassy. It's all right. You guys seen it before. You're gonna see it again until this cold weather goes away. Okay. But yes, you guys. As you can see, it's like a better lighting in here. I'm in my with a room that my husband was working on. Remember, I keep telling you guys there was a room that he was, adding onto the house as we're continuing to be under construction. And so this is the room I'm in right now. It's not our room, you know what I mean? But it is. You guys definitely will have a room though. Once that particular room and once I decide where I'm gonna continuously be recording and all that stuff, you guys will definitely have access to see that particular room. Right now, this room is in the long run, it's gonna be my older son's room, but right now I only have one daughter, so she's taking up this space for now. Um, yeah, and all the boys are in the next room that you guys have seen me do videos in before. But yeah, thumbs up the live, you guys. Welcome to the live. Happy Saturday to everyone. What are you guys doing? Is anybody having fun? Is anybody, I know right now, for most of you guys, it's probably like, I think 10 o'clock p.m. for me in Tanzania, Africa. What time is it where you guys are at right now? Where are you watching this from? Let me know. Holla at me in the comments. And how has the week been treating you? How you guys been, doing with your self-care, your self-love? Today, you guys, the only thing I got to do, which I'm okay with, is I got to do a little, shaveroo. I got to do something. I did my eyebrows a little bit, I touched up on that. And I'm gonna continuously doing things here and there for myself. That's sometimes it gotta be like that, guys. Sometimes it can't be a whole day where you take the whole day and do everything for you. You know what I mean? So you gotta do things piece, however it goes. You know what I mean? Like today, I got to arch my do my eyebrows, touch up my eyebrows, and I got to scrub my feet. Tomorrow, and I did all the things. Like I did all the things. Tomorrow, I think after depending on the time, I'm trying to get my son's hair done early. Um, Tomorrow's Sunday, so it could definitely happen. And then after that, I'll probably attack. Your girl needs her nails, so I'll probably definitely attack doing my nails and my toes. I even like took off the nail polish off my toes before I went to the shower today in preparation for that. So yeah, you guys, I'm looking forward to getting those pictures done. I'm excited about it. I'm looking forward to it. And you guys will definitely, see the pictures, they're gonna be, us taking the pictures. It's not, I'm not having nobody come take them. It's gonna be us, which I'm very excited about. And I will definitely, if you guys are not following on IG, go follow. Go follow on IG, you guys. It's the Jamaitians on IG. You know, they get IG gets a little bit different kind of content, obviously, but Jamaican stuff. So go follow there as well. But yeah, you guys, I am. You guys, how are you? Okay, we know we talk about finding our joy a lot on this channel. That's what we be doing. We try to find our joy or create it, right? How are you though? Like, how are we prepping for that joy once it comes? Because a lot of times I feel like it's kind of like when people they crave to have a new animal in their life, they want a new pet or whatever, or even if they're after like having children or something. There's preparation. There's definitely preparation, you guys. So are you guys prepping for the things that you desire, the things that you want to go find, or you want to manifest and have it find you, and or even if you're creating it, like, are you prepping for the outcome? You know what I mean? Because it would be a shame for you to gain the things that you really want and not be able to, manage it and hold on to it. Because we're not about fleeting joy over here. We don't want fleeting joy. We want joy that is sustainable. And, even if it's, sometimes, yes, there's things that are just for a season, but if it's like a bigger picture type of situation, you know, whether you want to find joy in a new relationship or whatever, you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing to be able to sustain the things that you are wanting in your life? You know, for if you want a better body, if like, how are you once you reach that goal? How are you going to sustain it? You know what I mean? You can't just go right back to the burgers and fries, like, bam, bam, bam. Yes, it's fine to do it on occasion, but you know what I mean? Are you gonna continue on your workout regimen and all the things, or are you just gonna, like, y'all, don't lose out on being able to sustain your joy and your happiness and calm and peace without thinking like towards the future about how you're able to sustain it. You know what I mean? Like, don't lose out. Don't lose out. Like, I really want to be able to do so many different things. You know what I mean? But I have to be able to manage all the things that I want to do and accomplish, right? So I definitely have to think about that and think and be able to schedule myself better. And because even people like who are on here, if you guys are on here and you want to do a YouTube or whatever, like, how are you going to do that? Like, how do you see yourself as a YouTuber? Do you see yourself as a here and there? Because a lot of us, you guys, a lot of us start off YouTube. Well, some of us, I don't know, we start off YouTube with the thought of you just want something to look back on, whether it's for you alone or it's for you and your family or whatever. And that's how this channel started. This channel started with us, um, with us relocating to Tanzania. And, I wanted to be able to record that for the family. And, a friend of mine suggested YouTube. And it was a great, it was great. Hey, how are you? Welcome. It was great to start it that way and to, document, all the things that we did and coming out to Tanzania and things. But then eventually I wanted more, and I didn't want to, obviously continue on that being the only basis of my channel. Thumbs up the live. Thumbs up, guys. Thumbs up. And, so if you want to become a YouTuber, if you want to record things and just showcase things and not keep it private, and you want to share with everybody, like, how are we gonna do that? Like, how are you? I do not speak Greek, but yeah, like, I have no problem with Greek people. I love all people. Welcome to the channel. But yes, you guys, like, it's very important to Think about ways you're going to be able to sustain and hold on to your joy and your peace and your calm. And that also includes the people you surround yourself with. We talk about that too. Like, don't be having people that are pretty much leashes that suck out the joy out your life that you are trying so desperately to hold on to. Um, let's see. We'll call it joy. How do you say joy in Greek? Happiness, joy, and peace. Okay, that's what we're all about over here. If you haven't already, thumbs up the live and subscribe. Okay, you guys, our channel, we are definitely striving to gain our watch hours. You guys know by the end of the year, I would love to double our chara, and that means what? That means joy. I would definitely love to, double our numbers and gain and be at 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So please and thank you. Subscribe, share, all the good things. But yeah, you guys, like, how are you guys going after ways to attain and retain your joy and your peace and your calm? And it's not just about the people you surround yourselves with. It's about, okay, chara. Am I pronouncing it correctly? How do you that's pretty, actually. That's very pretty. I do know the Diary of a Wimpy Kid. I haven't really read it. But I know of the series. um but yeah, you guys, how are you trying to retain your joy and your peace and your calm? And how are you guys going after your peace and calm? How was your week? Like, was your week, really bad and you guys sucked into that negativity? Y'all, there's so much negative things going on right now in the world. Like, it's crazy. It's so crazy. And, like, sometimes you just have to, I know, it's not a selfish thing to just focus on your joy sometimes. You know what I mean? And just focus on what brings you peace and happiness, and what you can do to bring joy and happiness towards others and your household, and other things. Like, things are crazy right now. Super duper crazy. What's going on here in this little section? So yeah, so I'm definitely, I think that was one of the things that I think I was thinking about a lot this week, is like, being able to, once I receive my joy, because it could be fleeting. It could be like, oh, you do something, whether you find a new hobby, whether whatever the case may be, and it's like so much fun and joyful at the moment, but then you get around, like, as soon as it's over, you go around the wrong people, or you tune into the wrong entertainment on your YouTube or your TV or whatever the case may be, and it just does something to you internally and you don't even know it. You know what I mean? And it just brings you down. Y'all, we have to combat that stuff. I am all about combat. I don't care what people got to say about it. I don't care who has a problem with me, you know, not tuning in profusely to negative news and things like that, and all the things. Look, I I want to put out positive energy into the world. And how that's going to happen is for me to accumulate some positive energy. Okay. Like, I can't pour out what I don't have. So I am all about, gaining the happiness, getting the peace, some calmness, some joy, to be able to push it out, and, and continuously to go after it so that I'm able to push more and more out. That's why when I say, be blessed and be a blessing, that's what I mean by that. You know what I mean? Like, get your cup filled, y'all. Get your cup filled with great things, so you're able to pour out back. You know, I feel like this whole world is all about recycling the energy, good or bad. And I for one want to be, recycling good energy into the world. So, but yeah, you guys. So, I was wrong. The kids do not go back to school this week. They actually have another full week um, before they go back to school. They go back to school like the 8th. The 8th they go back to school. So I'm definitely, this is my first time doing a live in this room, and I think I'm digging it, y'all. The light is lighting. But also, you know what I realized too, you guys? I realized that on my phone, I was not, I don't know if you guys notice it or not, but I was not putting the, you know how you you dim the light on your phone to save the battery or whatever. I was never putting it back up higher. But I don't know if that's just me seeing it brighter or if you guys actually see it brighter as well. I have no idea. It makes a difference to me though. So I guess after my live, I'll check to see how it comes out when it uploads and stuff. But yeah, that was a nice little, learning about that. So hopefully you guys are seeing it brighter as well. But yeah, y'all. So I'm just, just crocheting, you guys. I hubby cooked today, so I didn't have to do that. Really and truly, he's been cooking a lot these past few days, so I haven't really had to do much. So I've been grateful for that. And yeah, so I chewed down, I chowed down. He made this like thing called placasa, and it's dumplings, but it's like some coconut mixture. It's so good, so good. It was filling, it was delicious, and yeah, I sat there, ate that, tore that up, had some wine, and I was like, okay, we were watching the series we were watching just finished, and it's The Witcher. I don't know if you guys have seen The Witcher. If you haven't, let me know if you have. But it was pretty cool. It's only 3 seasons on Netflix, and I think the next season is coming soon, unless it's already out and it's just not on Netflix just yet. But we watched that. We finished it today. It was pretty good. But I want to get the book. I want to get the book and be able to compare notes. So that is definitely on my list of books to get. I haven't started reading my books yet, you guys. Remember last time I did a on my last video, not my last video, but one of my videos not too long ago, I did a book haul with you guys. And I did start reading the first book of that. Because remember I told you guys I had like one book that was alone, and then all the other books, I think it was like 7 books, they were from all one author. And the first book I on the list of from that author, I started reading, but I only read one. I only read one chapter. But what I think I need to do, what I'm going to do is after this, y'all, because I have gone totally, I have to, you know, time and stretch my fingers and stuff. But I have totally gone like crazy with crocheting. Like I've been crocheting after I'm done with one thing, I go to another thing, and it just make it. Y'all get into something. Find a creative outlet because really and truly, a lot of times, especially right now, this project. I'm just making things and then figuring out, okay, what am I gonna turn this into? Like the yarn has to speak to your girl. Like the yarn is telling me what it wants to become. Okay. Like I sometimes go into it thinking what I want to do, and then it just turns into something totally different. Which I'm loving the creative process of it. And it's a great outlet. It's a great, it keeps my mind clear. I'm totally enjoying this crochet process. But as soon as this project is done, I am going to put it down for a while, um, probably for a couple of months, maybe. I don't know. I'm an addict. Probably for a couple of months as I get back into my reading and other things, because it takes up my hands. I like actual holding handbooks. I don't, I have not gone into the whole audiobook situation. Like I've done it, but do I love it? Mm-mm. I'm a girl that likes an actual book. I love the smell of books, all the things. So I want to get into some reading. I want to pivot to my next hobby and get into some reading and yeah, focus on some other things, and then you know refocus back on to probably after a couple of months get back into some more crocheting. But that's the plan. But who knows? But the point is, you guys, like find a hobby. I keep telling you guys, like find a hobby, find things you can do with your hands, find things you can do with, that will, you know, you can gain a skill, whatever the case may be, like, you know, and even if it's just for fun, like, yes, you guys, like, I don't think hobbies are supposed to be serious, you know. I don't think. You're supposed to just have fun with it and enjoy it. But yeah, y'all. I came on a little later today. Usually I come on at 9, but today I came on at 10 p.m. my time, which is probably 3 p.m. you guys' time in the States and stuff. As you guys know, I've been doing the lives throughout the week, and it's been like early on during the day, like before lunchtime for you all. But I decided to keep Saturdays the normal time because that's our normal scheduled program. But yeah, but I just wanted to come on here and see how you guys were doing. I actually did get a chance to. What am I doing? I got a chance to sit in on a couple of lives already. Um, One of my friend, well, a couple of my YouTube friends, I got to sit in on their live and support their channel, which was good. And yeah, and now I'm here, y'all. Want to catch up with you guys, see how you guys were doing, how the week has been. And my husband was like, "This room," which is weird to me. Like this room, the internet is really well good in this room, and it actually really is. But I'm like, okay, so why is it the other room, which is closer to the internet box, it still goes in and out? So I don't know. But I'm not gonna say too much because maybe I don't want to, jinx it. But yeah. Ah, you guys drink water. Drink your water. Y'all, so as y'all know, I have I have some goals. Okay, I have some goals and I have some aspirations and I have some things I want to get done. Um, and some of those things include the channel. However, the one thing, you guys, that always seems to not stop me, but kind of like put a really long pause on my progress in certain things is technology and computer work and things of that nature. You guys, like, I am, and I should really stop saying that because maybe I am um, manifesting it in somehow, some way, or whatever. But sometimes facts is the facts, y'all. Like your girl is not like I guess secretarial type situations and figuring out which app works best for this and that and the other. And then it's like once I find that, once I do a little research via YouTube or something, and everybody's like, okay, yeah, do this, whatever. And then I go try it, and it's like, oh, this, that, and the other. And it's like it's so disheartening to me. It's really not my thing. It's not my thing at all. But I really, this time around, I really have to fight through it. I even had my best friend telling me like, okay, use this, use that, figure this out. But then like the things, like if I'm trying to record something, it'll come off like blurry or whatever, and it's like not clear enough for to upload. It's a hot mess, and I'm trying my hardest not to let it beat me. But I had to step away from it. I had to step away from it for like 2 days, and I haven't been back on it since. But there's other things to be that I have to get done. Um, you know, aside from the computer work and stuff. So I'm trying to get all that stuff done first, and then work my way towards that because that's the last part that that's that y'all. When y'all have me doing something and it includes computer and apps and stuff like that, it's y'all. Oh my gosh, it's like kill me now. You know what I mean? But I'm gonna get through it. I'm not procrastinating, you guys. I promise you. I am in the background doing what I need to get done and talking to people about the easiest, the best way to do certain things. And yeah. What's today's date, y'all? What's today's date? We're almost in July, right? We're almost in July. So yeah, I'm gonna push hard to at least to be able to do certain things by July. You know what I mean? That's my goal. Um, but yeah, you guys know that's one of my goals, and also, like gaining our subs, getting our up by the end of the year. So congratulations, Joyce. Like, let's get to it. But yeah, you guys. So it definitely has been a little challenging, and I don't want to be the girl that like quits at the first sign of trouble or whatever. But that has been the case in the past because technology has beat me before, y'all. It has beat me before, but it won't this time. It won't. I'll definitely find ways around it. And if push comes to shove, if I can't work with it, then I'll just find a way where I don't need to work with it. You know what I mean? And just do my best. Aside from the actual YouTube app, whatever. You know what I mean? But so yeah, guys, don't let things stop you. Like I do my best, do your best too. Like don't let things stop you when you have a goal, when you have something you really want to accomplish. Like don't let things that stop you. Don't let things stop you. I know a lot of times there's things that are out of our control, but there's so many ways of doing things nowadays that there should be no reason. I'm talking to myself, y'all. There's no reason why we can't, fulfill our goals and our dreams. Um, Whether or not certain things are hindering it, or you know what I mean. Like there's always going to be a hurdle. Like the hurdles are there to see how much you want it, how badly you want to get it done, and all the things. And not only we're not about procrastination this year, or whatever. We're definitely not about quitting and not fulfilling the things that we have on our hearts to fulfill. you know so yeah, it's gonna be a little annoying for a time, and that's just the hurdle I have to go through. And whatever the case, whatever hurdles you have to go through, we got this. We got this. Okay, we got this. We're gonna do it. We're gonna get the information we need to get, and we're gonna thrive, and we're gonna do all the things. So that's what's going on with that, y'all. Oh, you guys, I didn't. I don't know if I told you guys. However, you guys know about it anyway. I think I did tell you guys. I think I told you guys yesterday. As a matter of fact, I've been doing these live. Yeah, Pat, this girl. But here we go. I've been doing these lives, and I'd be forgetting some of the things I've told you guys already. But I think I did mention it yesterday that the loved one that had the kidney transplant is home. They are home, and they are doing very well. And yeah, God is good. They are home. The kidney is doing its thing. You know what I mean? And so yeah, if I hadn't shared that, I share that now. Yeah, I'm very happy about that. And you know, it was one of those, it was very kind of like it was one of those good news that took me a very long time to kind of like process. And really and truly, I think I'm still trying to process that. You know what I mean? Like the person finally got their kidney and they're home and doing well, and it's kind of like, you know what I mean? Very exciting news. Very, very exciting news. Very grateful. You know, but yeah, so yeah, guys. So as you are, you guys start off with being grateful. Start off by being grateful. Okay. Like be grateful for what you got going on. Be grateful for waking up this morning. Be grateful. Okay. And then all the things that you want to accomplish and get done, don't let it get to the point where you are changing for the worse because you are just so gung ho on fulfilling your goals and your dreams. Like be at peace. There's nothing wrong with having goals and dreams, but you have to be grateful for the here and now too. You know what I mean? Be grateful for the here and now, all the things you got going on. You know what I mean? Because really and truly, like if you're not grateful for what you have already, the air in your lungs and all that stuff, like why would you be blessed with more stuff? Why? You know what I mean? You understand what I mean? Okay. Be grateful. And even if you start struggling, be happy that you have something, some kind of ambition, something to struggle over. Because there's some people that don't have nothing to struggle over. Some people are struggling for like to getting off drugs, and they're struggling to find homes, they're struggling. There's a lot of struggle out here in this world, y'all. But don't let the struggle of you trying to fulfill a specific goal for yourself, or for whatever the case may be, for your joy and your happiness, don't let that be, you know in the forefront of everything you're doing, because you should be enjoying you should be enjoying the journey, and the struggle is part of that journey, y'all. Like, I'm not saying you should be happy go lucky about you're struggling about something, but you know what I mean. But definitely, girl, turn that off. But you should definitely be like, just be grateful. Be grateful that you have a goal, you have a talent, you have a dream, and you are clear of mind, and you're able to pursue those things. Some people, depending on their life and what they got going on, they could only dream and not even be able to pursue. If you're able to pursue, if we are able to pursue, and we are able to pursue our dreams and our goals, and no one's stopping us, like, that's in itself is something to be grateful for, you guys. Be grateful. That's something in itself to be grateful for. Even if you haven't accomplished it yet, you haven't seen the vision is not as clear to you just yet. The fact that you are able to dream, you are able to have the goals, you are able to set the goal, you are able to, you're talented enough to see, how it may or may not come to fruition. Like, be grateful. Be grateful. Some people don't even have the means, and they have no means, and they don't have like the hope in them, you know what I mean, to even want to dream, want to hope, want to desire. Be grateful, y'all. Be grateful. Yeah, I gotta take off some of my notifications. I gotta turn off. Like, it would be ridiculous sometimes. It'd be ridiculous. And that was AliExpress, low key. Well, hi guys. Thumbs up the live. Say hello. Introduce yourself. Welcome to the Jamaican Joys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How has the week been? How is your love cup? How is your peace bank? Okay. How is your joy? How are you doing with your joy? Are you finding things to put joy in your face? Like, how's your self-care and your self-love and your self-worth? All these things are important, you guys. They are so important. Don't wait until you are, you know, 10 years later, whatever age you are now. Don't be waiting to pursue certain things like your self-care and your self-love and your self-worth. Because the time you waste is not, you're not going to get it back. You're not going to get it back. And, you know, you should love yourself and be at peace with how you treat yourself. If you're not at peace with how you treat yourself, or how, others are not gonna, people will treat you how you treat yourself too. Like, they're gonna mimic how you treat yourself and what you put up with. So love up on yourself. You deserve it. Love up on yourself. Okay. Do that self-care, that pampering, all the things. Oh, you guys, remember I told you guys I had bought I had bought that chapstick from the store. I told you guys on the last live yesterday. And it was a green one. The green one was the aloe vera one. And I don't know, it wasn't doing it for me. So I gave it to my daughter, and then I told my husband to get me this one. This one is the it's a grapeseed one. I mean, the flavor is not flavoring like that, but I don't know. I feel like I like it better than the other one. Yeah, I definitely like it better than the other one. So I got that. This is it's Tressa. I don't know who is Tressa, but it's a brand here out of Tanzania. But I got it at Shoppers, which is like the local supermarket that most of, not the locals go to really. It's really the you know people that came from the states, and people like us, who go there. They have all the things, like, that are imported from the states and other places. So that's where I got banned from. But yeah, I wanted a plain Jane old chapstick, and it's doing its thing. Okay, you guys. So tomorrow is Sunday. Like I said, I want to do my son's here tomorrow, and I want to do some more self care on myself, and probably on Monday, Monday or Tuesday. Most likely Monday. Monday would be nice. And hopefully it's good weather because the weather has not been. It's so funny. Like sometimes all the weather here and the weather in the states, how they fall hand in hand. It's kind of weird. Like it's been rainy here. It's been rainy in the states. So hopefully it's good weather enough on Monday so that we can take the pictures and stuff. And I'm looking forward to that. I haven't decided on like we have to pick out some clothes and it's gonna be something simple, you guys. It's very simple. It's just I just need some pictures. I need some pictures before the youngest one is too old. Not too old, but I want to catch the moments of the family pictures here, um, as he's this age now. And I also want to take some pictures like in front of the house as is. We're under construction and look like a hot mess. Not really, it's not a hot mess, but it's not it's not completely visually pleasing at this time. So I want to take a picture of us in front of the house as is right now so that when it's all done we can take another picture, you know what I mean? So we're gonna have that and have it part of our gallery wall when the house is done. I'm looking forward to that. So that's part of the pictures we're gonna be taking on Monday or Tuesday. I'm hoping Monday. Hopefully it's good weather and I can catch some good lighting and all that stuff. But yeah, ask me some questions, you guys. You guys have questions? Ask me. Let me know, or let you know. You ask, I shall answer. But yeah, that is what's going on, y'all. That is going on. Oh, you guys, my neighbor, my neighbor had a pet chicken, and the pet chicken got her dog got to the pet chicken, I don't know. I think he might have, well, she says that he might have been thinking that he was like playing with it, but yeah, it's sad, the chicken's been with them for a long time, but you know, it's life sometimes, it's life sometimes. But yeah, I think I told you guys yesterday that our one of the puppies got stolen, and I'm still low key thinking we should get another one, like another puppy, just to give the other puppy, a little playmate. But she seems to be happy with Sumo. Sumo's our older dog, so I don't know. And really and truly, I was not interested in getting any more animals. Hubby and the worker just came with more mouths to feed, y'all. They just that y'all. I'm telling you. So, you know, I don't have any indoor animals. You know, I don't. And I am wanting one. Not right now though. I want to get an animal when I'm able to deal with the animal. I got enough, going on right now. But I do want an inside. Y'all, does anybody out here have bunnies? Does anybody have bunnies? And are your bunnies like in your house? Like, I want a bunny. I think I want a bunny that can just roam around the house. But I'm afraid about the whole pooping everywhere part. Like, I don't want that. Like, can bunnies be trained to like use a litter, or am I tripping? That would bring me joy. Okay, like when the house is all done, to have a little hoppity hop around the house. So I don't know if a bunny is able to be trained to go where it needs to go to poop, then I would love that. But if not, then a tiny dog will be fine. I'm done with cats, y'all. Like it seems like I own, like I've had many cats, but it seems like cats and I only enjoy each other when they're young and little. Like after that, it's like, even when I came out here, you guys, to Tanzania, like we had a cat, we had a calico. She was really pretty. Her and I fought like sisters, like literally we would fight like sisters, like bam, 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 like yes. But it was too much to deal with to bring her out here, too expensive and all the things, and no, we're not doing all that. So, but my cousin ended up taking her, and she has the best life. Um, so yeah, so so I'm not wanting no cat. I don't want a cat. I don't want a cat. I really don't want a cat. I would love either a bunny for inside the house or a puppy. Something that's gonna stay small and cute and short hair. You know what I mean? Like that's the one thing. Like I do not do the whole. I won't mind. Yeah, I don't do that. I don't. No, I don't. I don't. I'm sorry. No, I'm changing my mind. I don't want nothing on my bed. Like you will have your own bed, your own space. We can cuddle up on the couch sometimes, but you're not. No, only thing on my bed is me and my man. You know what I mean? And sometimes the kids. I don't want a puppy on my bed. That's just me. Um, and if I do, I would want like a specific blanket to put on the bed when the puppy's on the bed. That's what, because I can't deal with any hair like everywhere. I can't deal with that. I can't, and it's not my thing. But yeah, y'all, that's the pet plan. That's the pet plan. So if you know about bunnies, if bunnies can be trained to poop specifically when they need to go poop, if people have bunnies and you guys know people that have bunnies and they can be in the house and it's they're not pooping everywhere, let me know if that's a thing, because then I'll get me a bunny and train it to be in the house. I would like that. I would like that. I would like that. The kids they'll be happy with having anything in the house. And I do want turtles. I do want at least one turtle in the future. But as of right now, y'all, like I can't deal. And y'all, so okay, this is a story. So I had gifted my neighbor with a cat. Okay, with a kitten. She named it. It got hurt. It died, and then she ended up getting another kitten, and it resembled that kitten very much. Like it looked like the same kitten. You know what I mean? And she renamed it the same thing. Like I was just like, ah, she renamed it the same name. So I gave her all types of hell about it. Like, are you serious? What if it was a child? Like, you don't just rename the child the same name, yeah, da, 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 right? So she renamed it the same thing. But like this puppy that just got stolen, and that we had named it Sonic. Y'all, I don't care how heartless this sounds and hypocritical it sounds. That puppy wasn't here that long, okay? And the kitten had a whole name tag and everything. Like, so it's different. But the name, I like the name Sonic. I do, and I feel like another pet that comes through here's gonna get that name again. Like, I feel like it because we have Sumo, that's the big dog, and we have Sandy, that's the female puppy, and Sonic was her brother, and Sonic got stolen, and they weren't here that long, and I feel like I might reuse that name. Oh, you know what? The turtle should be called Sonic. Yeah, y'all know the turtle is slow, and Sonic the Hedgehog is like zoom, 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 zoom. That'd be so funny. I think I'm gonna do that one. I think that's what's gonna happen. And I think it'll be okay because it's not like I'm replacing it with another dog that'll be to be called Sonic. Mm, who knows? You know what I mean? But yeah, yeah. And that's like the puppies haven't learned their names yet, and like that. So I don't feel bad. The cat was all up in that name, everything. You know what I mean? Like yeah. Mm-mm. I don't feel like a hypocrite at all. But yeah, you guys, that's the life out here, y'all. They done stole the puppy, and we're pretty sure it's for resale, you know. But whatever. Like, I mean, what can you do? You know, what can you do? They look. The helpers looked around everywhere for it, the workers, and you know, the puppy got took. You know, and we're on a hill. Like, it's not like there's nowhere we're gonna be able to find that puppy. If it's not meant to be found, it's not meant to be found. Like, but yeah. But the girl's doing good though. She's getting plumper and plumper. She's playing around with sumo. She's doing her thing. And I guess eventually she probably get with sumo. Who knows? Who knows? But and make more puppies. That's what hubby says. But yeah, thumbs up the live, please, and thank you. But yeah, you guys. Hope you guys are having an amazing Saturday. Like, what do people do these days anymore? Like, what is y'all know I'm a whole mom with kids and all that stuff, pretty much, living on a farm and other things. So what do people do anymore, like out, like in the States? Like, what do you guys do on the weekends? Like, do people like just go to the malls still, go to the movies? Like, what are y'all doing, especially now with everything that's going on? Like, what do you guys do for the weekend, like, and it, like a regular weekend, not a holiday weekend? And is it bringing you joy and happiness? And if not, why are you doing it? Because the weekend is supposed to be like, it's supposed to be happening. It's supposed to be fun. You're supposed to enjoy it. Like, so what do you do? You know, it can't always all just be about reset. Like, a reset can happen on a Sunday, I feel, unless you're really backed up. Then I understand. But, what else you guys got going on? Weird. Did I do that? Like that? I did. Let me fix that. What are you guys doing on the weekend? Do you guys go skating? Do you guys just go to the movies? I know a lot of us have kids. Like, what are you guys doing with your kids? What do you got, like, what goes down? What goes down, y'all? Share in the comments. Y'all, that's the thing with black. It gets the lint everywhere. And that's why I can't have no hairy animals in my house. Like, I cannot deal. And I don't know, like out here in Tanzania, I'm sorry. I have not seen. I have not seen. Besides here and there, you have say like a little tiny one, like in the store, like the market that's for like the foreigners and stuff. But I have not seen lint brushes. So if you're watching this, oh, that reminds me of the that lady. Oh, if you're watching this and it's something that does not cross your mind, because I mean a piece of tape will do just fine too. But if you want to be bougie or whatever, you want to keep the limb. I don't know, limb brushes doesn't make you bougie, but you know what I mean. If you do, you might want to consider limb brushes, and bringing them out here if you're coming out here, because I don't see limb brushes out here. I really don't. I have not seen a limb brush out here. I'm just gonna continue with this for a little bit, you guys. As I said in the beginning of the live, you guys, we are in pursuit of reaching 3,000 subscribers by the end of the year. And also, our watch hours. So, I'm gonna do my part and continue to just be consistent and shove out the content for you guys. I'm enjoying doing that, and as here as well as on YouTube. So please like, comment, subscribe, and share, and binge watch. Like put my voice in the background when y'all cleaning the house or whatever. Like I have a playlist of lives you guys can watch. I have playlists of just different things. There's playlists, y'all. So definitely binge watch. Let's get those watch hours up, and let's increase our family, the Jamaican Joys. Yeah, hit that hit that notification bell so you don't miss any uploads and posts. I pretty much always tell you guys when I'm gonna go live for the most part. I do. So yeah, you guys, as we were saying earlier, make sure you are intentionally and actively going after your joys and your the goals that you set for yourself. And also keep in mind how you're going to keep those things. Keep in mind how you're going to keep your consistency. Like when you're doing certain things and when you have certain goals and you have certain, you know, like hobbies you want to accomplish and just different things like that. You guys like definitely keep in mind how you would attend, how you intend to keep up with it and keep up with your happiness and your joy as you go about this world, doing things that are a must do. Like, you must go to work, you must take care of yourself and others, yada, yada, yada. But prioritize yourself, prioritize your joy and your peace and your calm and all the things, all the things. The house is quiet, you guys. My daughter she's awake. She's awake. The baby is next to her asleep. He just fell asleep. The other ones are in the next room playing video games. Hubby is in our room with the other little one, probably dozed off. It's a nice, quiet Saturday. It's nice, it's nice when you know your family is home and safe and cozy up in your house, in your rooms and stuff. I hope that you guys, wherever you are in the world, that you are safe and happy, and your family is safe and happy as well, and all the things, you guys. Blessings and just joy and happiness. No more of this turmoil and pain and anxiety from everything else that's going on in the world. Some you guys, I understand. I totally understand. Like keeping up with the news and keeping up with everything that's going on, so you are aware. But because awareness is important. However, especially for people who are like me, who are empaths and can cry at a drop of a dime. You know what I mean? Like it's okay to pull away sometimes. It's okay to, not be indulged in that stuff, you know, every waking moment. It's okay. Turn off the TV, turn off the live stream of whatever negativity you're watching, and, take into account the things you are grateful for. Breathe, you know what I mean? Go for a walk, go have an ice cream cone, whatever. Like you just don't sit there all day long consuming negativity and things that, bring you pain and heartache. Like, they're not gonna stop. They're not gonna stop shoving it down our faces and shoving, and all that stuff. So why should you continue to just take it? Like, just step away from it for a little bit. It's okay. Whatever you miss, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be repeated on the news over and over again. Different outlets, all that stuff. So it's okay. Step away from the news for a little bit. Maybe a day, whatever the case may be. You know, go do something else that's uplifting to you and your soul. We can only take so much negativity, y'all. Like, it's okay to step away from that stuff. Like, step away from it. Like, go do something for fun. Go enjoy your children. Go enjoy your backyard, however size it is or whatever. Like, go enjoy the sun. Heck, go enjoy the rain. You know what I mean? Let's be intentional in putting back some positive energy into the world. Because right now, it's far from it. Far from positive. You guys, tomorrow is Sunday. As I said, you guys know what I got going on tomorrow. For the most part, I will be doing the kids' hair and prepping things for Monday and things like that. Um, I might even go out with hubby for a little bit. I'm not even sure. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It depends on what time. It depends on how the day brings. Maybe I'll come on here tomorrow. I know I did a live last Sunday because I had missed the Saturday. Because Sundays I don't really typically come on here. Um, that might not be the case much longer. I feel like in the future that might change, but you guys will definitely see any schedule changes or whatever. You guys will definitely be made aware. Um, I don't know. Tomorrow I might just be doing some in the behind the scenes stuff, and you know, but if anything comes about, maybe I'll come on here. But you guys know when I don't post like a regular long form or a live, I'll definitely be posting a shorts or something, definitely on IG. So yeah, just look out for that. But that being said, you guys have an amazing rest of your Saturday. Okay. I hope you guys are off and having a good time somewhere. Um, and if you are at work, I hope nobody's pissing you off. I hope everything is all doing well, and that you get off work soon and that you will be able to have some time off and be able to do a little bit of reset and self care and self love and other things. Um, but yeah, y'all, I am gonna go and chillax. I think it's about to be 11 p.m. here, so I am gonna go. Um, I'm gonna give my daughter her room so she can go to sleep, and she's sleepy anyway. She's sleepy. Uh, I'm gonna turn her lights and stuff. I made a little bit of a mess, moving things around so I can get cozied up for you guys. So I'm gonna fix that, and I'm gonna hit the road, go to my room, and I'll probably do a little bit more of this situation. Yeah, I'm probably gonna finish this ball of yarn or this whatever you want to call this before I'm done with it for the night. But yeah, you guys, I'm actually like quite wide awake still, so I think I'm gonna go mess around. Oh, I'm gonna go be a nuisance to hubby. I'll go pester him a little bit, and watch some TV or whatever as I crochet. And yeah, you guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Thanks for likes, comments, all the things. You guys continue to do so. Please and thank you. Let's not forget our goals for this channel, and let's increase our numbers, you guys. Let's increase our numbers, increase our watch hours, and all the things. Hit that notification bell. I'll be getting back to you guys tomorrow for sure with something, So hit the notification bell for sure. And have an amazing weekend, you guys. Have an amazing Saturday. Have a great Sunday. Yeah, if you're cold, stay warm. If you're too hot, stay cool. Thanks again for tuning in. And yeah, you guys, find your joy or create it.